setup. Follow the instructions in the Simplisafe app to get started.
Okay guys, I'm back. Oh, let me get this camera's like way off over here. Okay, let's put this back. Okay guys, I'm back again for the first part of the review of the Simplisafe security cameras. Let's kind of go step by step. I'm going to walk you through how to set this camera up. You get it out of the box. As you saw in my previous video, we unboxed it. I have plugged it in. It is plugged in, and as soon as you plug it in, you saw that it talked to you. It has voice prompts. It said, we've plugged it in, it's ready to set up, get your Simplisafe app out. Okay, so you can see that the blue light is blinking. All right, that tells you it's ready for its input now. So I'm going to go to my app. Now, I wished I could show you the app, because, and I've said this, I think I've said this in previous videos, but they just, I don't know why they do this, but as soon as you open the app, right, they just show your address like everywhere. I don't know why they do that, and it makes it too difficult. I mean, I could show you the app and step by step and then blur out my address, but it's just too much, you know, too much work for that. So anyway, I can't show you this. There's no address here. I don't, you know, thank goodness. But anyway, this is what you see on the app. Activate so now you can activate products, by the way, in the app, which, I mean, that video that I made before, how to activate a sensor and stuff, may have to be redone, because now you can do it in the app and it's like even easier. So anyway, this is what you got. You can activate monitoring. You can set up a Simplisafe cam, or you can shop. So I'm going to say set up the camera, and click next. This is where they you know, so the first step is to name your camera. You're going to name it. I'm just going to name it, I'm in the garage, so garage. I can't spell garage. Okay, next. Enter the Wi-Fi information. So give me 1 second to do that. I got to enter a big old long password for my Wi-Fi because I take security seriously. I've never talked about security and stuff like that, but security is pretty serious to me, so this is a really long, drawn out, so it's going to take me a while. Just stand by 1 second. This is an interesting part of the setup. So now it's going to put a code on your screen, and then you have to scan it with the camera, so the camera locks to your account.
Okay, now attempting to connect to Wi-Fi.
Okay, so now I get a message on my phone. So now I get a message on my phone that says that the camera is connected, and then I'm going to go view cameras. Okay, now the cameras show up. The cameras show up on your app separately. You've got a box for one of the cameras and a box for the other camera, and you just select what camera you want to view. Okay, so kind of interesting. Like if I switch over to this camera here, it shows up, and that's the one that's already set up inside the house, and then you can change the settings. So that's interesting. So let's go to camera settings, and I'm going to change the name of the one in the house. I just put camera, so I'm going to put in house. Okay. So let me close the app and relaunch it to get the settings to stick. That's another trick, by the way. If you change a setting in Simplisafe's app and it doesn't show up, what you do is you close the app completely. You know, if you're on Android, you go to your app launcher, completely close it, completely, and then on iPhone double tap the home button and completely close it, relaunch it, and your settings are there. So that's what we've done. All right, and what it's doing now is the camera is not functioning yet, and it's because it's updating. Now, I was confused by this the last one I set up the last camera, and it doesn't tell you anything, which it kind of should, or it will once it does start updating. I think what it does first is it downloads the update. So right now I believe that it's probably downloading its update, and it doesn't say anything, but it doesn't work right away. So what ends up happening is after it downloads the update, it'll update the camera. It does it once, and then you're like, oh, okay, let me try it now. And then it still doesn't work. And then what ended up happening before is it updated again. There was a second update, and then it worked. So that's what happened there. And that looks to be, following suit, and it's happening this time as well. I wish there was some sort of indication, because I think a lot of people are like, hey, why doesn't my camera work right now? And yeah, I think that's why that happened. So just a heads up on that. Okay, so that's how you set up the camera. If you have any questions, God, man, I really try to cover everything so I don't get swamped with questions about stuff. If you have a question, if you watch this video and you have a question about the actual operation of these cameras, like does it do this or does it do that, or how well does it work, I don't know that yet. I mean, I don't feel comfortable answering those questions yet because I don't know. I just got it, unboxed it, and set it up. So you're gonna have to wait for the actual review of the Simplisafe cameras before you can ask questions like that. But if you have a question about the specifics to the setup, I can answer those, no problem. So hope this video was useful for you guys. Give it a thumb up if you liked it. And there you go.
Your camera is connected and being updated.
See? So there you have it. See, so I was right about that. So it's in the process of being updated. It's going to take a little while. I think the last one took about 15 minutes. So I suspect this one will too. And then after it updates, it'll work fine. Now, I know one of the initial questions that you guys are going to have, and I guess I should answer it now, not wait for the review, so you know now. What does this camera cost as far as extra cost to your monitoring? And that's not real clear. They don't make that really clear on the website, and I don't know why, Don't know why there's this mystery about what this costs. So I know because I have the camera. It shows in detail in the app once you set up the camera. So I will tell you what the deal is with that. If you have the full $25 a month monitoring service where you get the text alerts and you get remote access and all of that stuff, it costs you $5 a month per camera. If you want the recording, they keep your recording for, I think it's a week, or every time the motion sensor goes off and it records an event, it automatically uploads that to their servers, and you have that and can access that from anywhere you want. You don't have to pay that if that is not something that's useful for you. If you have the full monitoring, what you can do is if you get an alert from the camera, or you get an alert from your alarm, you can then immediately look in on the cameras. You can watch the video of the camera. The only problem is you can only watch the video stream from one camera at a time. So there is a record button on the app, and then you can record that video footage onto your phone directly. That's what you can do as an option and not pay the $5 if you don't want to. I'm undecided if I'm going to find any use in that online recording service for me personally, because this is not my only solution here at my house. So I'm going to get it to talk to you guys about it. I will get it for that. You know, there's a 30-day free trial of it. When you buy a camera, you get a free trial on each camera that you buy. And I'm going to do that. I will do that. That way I can tell you what it's like, if it's worth it, what the quality's like, does it actually do what it's supposed to. All of those things I will do for you guys. As far as keeping it, that's undetermined. I guess we'll find out in the review that I do coming up. You know, I'm going to need a little bit of time to you know, use these cameras on a daily basis to figure out whether or not they are worth having or not, and report back to you guys. And keep in mind, again, I want to mention on every video, I know this is probably getting old for some of you, but I'm in no way affiliated with Simplisafe. They did not pay me for this review. They did not send me a review unit. This is my own money. I bought out of pocket so I could do this video with no, you know, if these things suck, I'm going to tell you they suck. If they're awesome, I'm going to tell you they're awesome. Nobody's paying me to tell you anything different. So that being said, we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later on that end.